If you're like me and my family, Christmas time is the absolute best time of the year. There's great coffees, there's great food, there's great pies. And today, in this week's episode of Chef Fry, I want to show you a low calorie and very low sugar alternative for pumpkin pie. Okay, so let's get into this. So the first thing that we need, obviously for pumpkin pie, is pumpkin puree. The next thing that we have is golden monk fruit 0-calorie sweetener. We have our good old fashioned almond milk, ground cinnamon, pumpkin pie spice, pure vanilla extract, pie crust, we just picked it up from Walmart. And then also from Walmart, this is sugar-free whipped cream, which is awesome if you just want a little bit of the texture of whipped cream without all the sugar and the calories. Last little housekeeping details, obviously the pie tin is important, and then just a little mixing bowl, and then a couple of eggies, okay? We're using extra virgin olive oil spray for the pan. So here are all the ingredients, very healthy stuff, very simple, and let's get into how we actually make this. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is crack the eggs. All right, there's two, so now we're gonna open the pumpkin. It's a little bit of a forearm workout, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we're gonna use the whole can of pumpkin, so I'm just gonna grab the spatula, put this guy in here. Okay, next up, we're gonna have half cup of this monk fruit sweetener. All right, that's about good. Pour that in there. Next up is gonna be 1 cup of almond milk. Next up is gonna be half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We have 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Okay, so my sous chef effed up and part of the ingredients is salt. And so you're just gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of salt. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. And then pretty much the last thing that we're using to mix everything is just 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we basically just mix all the ingredients that we put in here. We're gonna mix it all together. All right, so we're gonna whisk away here. Who knew that you could eat low calorie pumpkin pie and have a workout while you make it? This starts to burn the shoulders, the forearms. It's all good, it's worth it. It tastes really, really good. As you can see, it looks really good. It smells actually so good. Okay, so now that this is nice and mixed up, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna put the pie crust into the tin. We're gonna fill this bad boy up, and then we're gonna bake it, and I'll give you all those instructions in just a second. So let's work on that now. We got our pie tin, we got our pie crust. Awesome. So all you do with this is just basically unfold it kind of carefully. Here's the pie crust. We're just gonna boom. Mila's probably gonna get upset because I didn't do that very gracefully, but I'm a guy, so I just do the best that I can. Once it's like settled and in here, you're basically just gonna crimp it around the edges. I'm just gonna use these fingers, which my son calls baby shark. So I'm gonna raise this up and I'm just gonna pinch ever so slightly, kind of like this. You guys can judge me for this in the comments. I didn't claim to be a great cook. I just like the recipes and I like applying this to my fitness and fat loss goals in my life. So there you go. It looks decent. So now we're just gonna fill this guy up. We have the mix that we made. We're just gonna pour this in here ever so carefully. And it's just gonna fill up. All right, there we go. Okay, so now that this is really starting to look like a pumpkin pie, great job. What we're gonna do next is make sure that the oven is preheated to 375. And then once it's ready, you're gonna put this in the oven and you're gonna bake it for about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what type of oven you have. The way that you'll know that it's good to go and ready is if you just check it starting at 45 minutes and probably every 5 minutes after that. Just stick a knife in it, and once you can stick the knife in and pull it out and it's clean, like nothing sticking to the knife, then you know it's pretty much fully baked. Okay guys, there you go. So this is the final product, our awesome low calorie, low sugar, basically sugar-free pumpkin pie. And again, ours took about an hour and then we let it cool for about a few hours. Honestly, if you can help it, I would recommend at least 24 hours. So again, if you're planning this over the weekend or for a party or for your kids or anything like that, best case scenario is you wait the 24 hours, it just sets and the texture becomes a lot better 24 hours later. But that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the season. Remember, you can participate and indulge in awesome little fun recipes like this that taste really good, and you can maintain your fitness goals and accomplish your fitness goals even over the holidays and move into the new year with a bunch of momentum. Chef Fry is out.